And we are live.
And then we're live. Okay, we've done it. Happy days. This is now the first match of Salt Mine 3 on the SubPar channel. What an exciting time it is to be alive. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. We're back, baby.
Group A as well. But it's not about us. It's about Toxiic. And it's about Rw9. Now, famously, the last time these two played 1v1 Stumpy, it got pretty ugly for Toxiic.
Yes, very true. Hopefully Toxiic is more on his game now. That would be good. I don't know what the score was, actually. Look, have you got RL duels open?
I do have RL duels open. And Rw9 is currently rated #1. No surprise there. He is a brilliant 1v1 man. Just a reminder, by the way, that we can skip replays. That's the done thing in this world, so we need to remember to do that.
I think if they're a bit rubbishy gold, we can skip.
Yeah, that's what exactly. Took down Zen, taking down everyone like it's nobody's business. Sadly, couldn't quite win Game as 8. You know, Beast Mode was a different prospect that we couldn't quite deal with. But apart from that, it's been clean sweep, more or less, from Rw9. And that's why. That is why, my friend.
Lovely touch. Look at that little replay stuff, this little mini-map. This overlay is beautiful. It's so well done. This is all so automatic as well. It's outstanding. Why did it just say... Why is it just one little pip? Why is that... the salt mine thing is there all the time. I don't know why.
It's just vibes, isn't it?
Okay, well there are 5 pips, and the salt mine thing is just sort of... It's hanging out. Let me just find it and bring it back.
Oh, mate, you got to give this a skip. They're going to hate you.
I'm doing so. There we go. Right, it's gone now. Right, we're happy. We're good.
Cool.
Yeah. Right,
So yeah, Rw9, no surprises here. The #1 rated player against Toxiic. I've got tabs all over the place. I won't lie. What is Toxiic in the old leaderboards?
Didn't you say he was second behind
No.
in the UK or in England?
Oh, in England, yeah. He's, as far as I can tell, the second best English player, rated number 24th. So it might not be coming home.
So
if there's
big
sort of worldwide squad 1v1.
Yeah. Really big challenge here for Toxiic, but it's a best of 5. There's not that many games, realistically. That's a lovely I love seeing the low fake, and they're so cheeky.
I mean, I like just seeing the repertoire of these players' abilities. There's so much they can do. Toxiic got that? Yes, he has. He had to recover. A backflip off the side wall, and away it goes.
Look how close that was. He did a little wrong flip, a little bit orky. Skip a replay.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for the reminder. There's honestly, right, I know everyone's thinking, oh my god, these guys are terrible at this. It's so different. I've done 1v1 stuff at Game 8 or whatever, when I'm literally just worrying about talking. But now, I've got to remember to skip the replay. We've got to remember to, make it Game 2 after Game 1 is over. There's a lot of pieces that we're all trying to put together that is, it does make you almost, I mean, you and I, fairly, mock Johnny Boy a lot, just saying, he's sort of ridden to the top and others' talent.
Yeah, he's like a coattails merchant.
Exactly, but actually, he does have to click a few buttons. He's a good admin.
Yeah, he's a good admin. He's done 2 or 3 clicks in his life, and they've been very important today, historically.
Yeah, it's not just about when to click; it's about when not to click.
And that is
right
the
now,
question.
mate, it's clicking for Rw9. 2-1 up against Toxiic with half the game almost gone. Toxiic goes for a flick. They can't quite make it. And will be able to get a bit of a wall dash, sets himself up. This could be something a bit spicy. Gets the flip reset and the bump. Easy as you like, 3-1.
Flip reset bumps are absolute filth as well, aren't they? Realistically, they are just ridiculous. That's so nice. Fancy gets himself, perfect position, give him a little bump in the way. Oh, beautiful. Also, there might be a few little frame drops. I apologise if there are, everybody. But we'll be dealing with them.
Rw9 just continuing to build upon what he started. One of the great kickoff competitors, 1v1 as well. Clean in that regard.
Can you tell me if I've skipped this replay?
You have not, no.
How do I skip it? What's your skip button?
I right click. I'm a.
It is
mouser.
right click.
Yeah, right click.
Okay, I thought it was right click. I can't see it because I've not got a HUD.
Oh, really? Yeah, just use your right click then.
Okay, give it a little go.
Sorted. Yeah, this is baby steps for us all. Baby steps in Salt Mine. What a brilliant thing Salt Mine is. Thank God for that. Thank God for the chance to see all these players. Toxiic, go on, son. Off the screen. Oh, Rw9. That's rude. Rude as from Rw9.
But, lovely naughty little goal. Good for him. Can you tell if I've skipped his replay?
You have? Yeah, there you go.
There we go. I'm right clicking with the best of them.
It's another reason I can call you Skipper.
Thank you.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Stop it. That was horrible. Oh, that's a flick. That's a flick on half that. Still only counts as 1. cheeky bit of boost, gets on his head, bit of bosh, top pins.
I remember when apparently Jack was rising to prominence. He was known as a masterful flicker. Like he had a really in his Stormtroopers days. Like he was known as having a particularly venomous flick.
A venomous flick, much like a snake being used as a whip.
Crumbs. Yeah, there you go. The snake whipper himself, Toxic, gets himself to within 2 again. The comeback's probably on.
He's doing really well to keep himself this
Yeah,
level.
he is.
Too. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Anybody here in chat is relatively new to 1v1s? He's thinking, who in the bloody heck is Rw9? Who's Toxic?
I'm W9. Why are they saying Ruas?
Very true, very true.
I mean, to be fair, at this point, with what Ruas has achieved on the international stage in 3s, it wouldn't really be a 1v1 thing. That would be just a user competitive.
That's very true. That's very, very true.
But maybe that's you. If that is you, then you're a Iguana. If you've never seen Rocket League before, then good luck to you. Come on, Ruas. Here we go. Here we go. Get the flip reset. Follow it up. Oh, good save though from Toxic. Oh, Toxic's going to make this 5-4 Stumpy Goblin. The man was 5-1 down. Did not face him against a superior opponent. Did not face him, and suddenly we are within 1.
That turn is actually so sick as well. From Rw9. Oh, sorry, from Toxic rather. The in and out.
I think what we want to know is who's got more ball touches.
Oh, hang on. Who has more ball touches, you ask? It's actually Toxic. It's got like 50 odd more. Yeah.
No way.
That's it. I'm wondering what's Rw9's average speed.
I'm not that bothered, but if you want to put it up.
Whoa! So Rw9 has been 56 odd kilometers per hour average speed. What's that? You don't know kilometers per hour? Well then, like in miles per hour. That's still kilometers per hour.
Mile it up. Yeah, stat track.
Oh, we changed it bottom left. Ah, never mind. Okay, back to kilometers we go.
Yeah, nice. But that's cool though.
That is really cool. When I've got like a full control panel that I can mess with. It's brilliant. It's so fun.
1 second left. And Toxic's going to pick up this boost. Ruas has to retreat. He's got nothing left in the tank, but there was the 100 boost there. Toxic got the flick going. Ruas reads it easily, but the ball is going to bounce towards Toxic. He waits. Ruas is still pinned on his back. Can Toxic generate the angle? Not just yet. Ruas playing so good at defending closely and gets that ball away as well.
He's playing so gently as well. Toxic. Oh no, a little miss. Now Ruas can shoot. Oh, Toxic, that's
nice
a good
though.
movement. Can you just bang this in? Okay, we've got 10 seconds.
Here we go.
Dash. Good chance. Bounce dribble. Gets one. He had a good flick earlier. Fakes it low and he gets it as well. Oh, Toxic. We've got to watch that one, pal.
Yeah, you gotta love that as well, all the way from the save too, because not only did he get the save across his goal, which kept him in the game, he managed to get his car towards the boost,
Nice.
and then had the wherewithal, Stumpy, to just challenge it home, making it 5-all, a 4-goal comeback.
Lovely low challenge too at that. Really, really nicely played. Did he get it in regulation? No way. Oh, does not get the flick. Rouse doesn't have the boost either. Toxic. You cheeky man. Cheeky.
He wants it.
That is Phil. Okay, go on. Go on.
Here we go.
Go on, fairy peeking, son.
Ah,
Oh, right.
gets that drop.
Nice. Overtime. Look, I've never seen the overtime thing. That was cool. That's exciting on the overlay. Like 2 little cartoons.
Who's your money on, mate? Toxic the comeback king, or Ruas the sort of generally better player?
The snake whipper.
Which one was that again? Toxic.
I don't know anymore. I'm going to go with Toxic. He's got a bit of momentum. I think you'd have to, as a bookie, say that you've got your money on Rw9 realistically.
Yeah.
Because on these deadly dribs,
Ooh,
although
but
Toxic,
here
it's
comes
open.
to the O, it's coming home.
It's
and
home.
He's just about putting it in.
What a guy! What a challenge too. That is very confident. Gets a lovely bounce, sinks it bottom left corner. Rw9 tried to go for fun, wouldn't have done anything regardless. And that, my friends, is a win. For the orange side, this little overlay bit is so cool. Little salt shakers in the salt mine.
Little salty boys.
It's so cool.
Oh, it's the mine. I get it. I thought it was just a sort of like cave thing, but it actually is the salt mine.
Yeah.
That's not bad, is it?
There you go. So 6-5 in favour of Toxic there. What a result. What a dude. Yes, it does. I've not touched anything. This is great.
That's crazy and clever,
so
isn't it?
Clever. Game number 2, Toxic, you see, he's already got that little pip. And goal number 1. This man is on a tear.
Hey, Toxic is just a dangerous competitor, right? You know, sure, he's 24th, and you think, oh, that's not very good. But he's 24th! You know, it's not bad at all to be 24th best at something in the world.
I actually remember Johnny telling me in a game as 8 in Saudi that when you get to like the top 5 in the world for ones, then fair enough, like there's decent discrepancy. Oh, that's an angle. That's a there's, you know, like they're relatively interchangeable the top 5, and then number 6 through 25, they're pretty like they can absolutely take it off each other. Unlike in 3v3s, where like 25th is so rarely going to take down like Vitality, right? That's so rarely going to happen. 1v1, a lot more upsets can happen. A lot more upsets do happen. So Toxic, he is doing himself very, very proud here. But Rw9, he needs to make sure that he's not letting it go, because the second goal, Toxic, what an early, lovely little lead.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good for him. I guess it's more form-based. You know, in 3v3s, don't forget to skipperoo, by the way, if you're right. With 3v3s, it's so much about drilling and teamwork and consistency, whereas 1v1s is, oh, I feel rubbish today, I can't score a flip reset even. Do you know what I mean? I feel
it's fully on you. You've not got another teammate to peak.
Exactly. Exactly.
Everybody in chat, just because it's the first one we've done, all the settings good, all the audio good. One in chat if the audio is good. I can read comments individually.
All right, Johnny, go on.
Just one in chat if audio is good, please. I don't know any of you. You're
one
all
in
just
chat if
sub
Stumpy
numbers.
smells.
You're all just sub. No, don't muddy the comms.
I'm muddying the comms.
You've muddied the audio comms.
Ah, looks like Stumpy smells.
You are scum, and nobody likes you.
2-1 now to Toxic. How is Rw9 going to play? And he is the one chasing. We've already seen in this series that a 4-goal lead isn't something that can't be caught up with. So let alone just a 2-goal lead, which is now, of course, halved to 1. And Rw9 does have control of the ball. Here he is. Oh, by the way, final question, Subby. Have you got, are you clicking on the player's name? Are you clicking on player view so we can see them using ball cam off and on and stuff?
Not yet.
If I were you, I'd just jump between, you know, you can be a little bit random with it, but just try and jump between them a bit.
1 and 6?
1 and 5.
1 and 5 is it?
Yeah.
So 5 is Toxic. No, 5 is Rw9?
5 is Toxic.
Oh, wait. Oh, it's changing it for me. Yeah, that's all very confusing. Okay, there we go. There we go.
All good?
All right.
So then you can just, just sort of like hop between them, because then like people like seeing the ball cam go off and on, don't they? We're figuring this out to an extent, guys. I think all across the channels, across your Jorbies and James Bots and whoever else is doing this.
Yeah, I think Johnny's quite new to this.
Yeah,
so he'll be figuring it out.
They've just got the internet in Scotland. Go on, Toxic. Here we go. Bump Rw9 out the way. Oh, he wants to get it past him, but Rw9 too good to not be able to do with that one. And here he comes. Tries to boom it and gets it over. And the mini comeback is mini complete.
Absolutely banged that. So he gets the save there, taps it away. Toxic goes flying past the ball. That pace is unbelievable. 97 kilometers per hour. What is it in miles per hour? I'll change it in time. I would have been able to know if I was quicker, but instead, I have no idea.
Okay, 3-2 now. Rw9 showing his skill, showing his quality. But there's no boost for him, so he's going to have to head back and leave the ball to Toxic.
I like this little touch that he got though on his way back. Just a little smidge of a one, yeah, just to stop Toxic to take a clean shot. I'm a fan. Little it down.
Here we go. Here he is, his Rw9. I still want to see something spicy. I've got a couple of goals, you know, marked down for good uns. I think that last second equaliser so far. It's probably the pick of that. I prefer that in. I like, you know, I like my context. I like contextual goals as opposed to like mechanical goals.
Yeah,
that's Toxic.
That's the third like flip reset of the night.
Yeah, exactly. I'm more about the he had 0 seconds and still scored it. And still managed to
watch
score
that.
It.
Oh,
fair enough. No, sorry. Okay, I know you're doing a lot. It's a friendly. If you want to see it, that's fine. No. Okay.
Take it out.
I knew you'd say that at some point. So have you got it locked in then? Can I assume that if it's everyone's skipping at Stumpy, it's because you want to see it?
Yeah, I want to see what's going on. Oh gosh, that's not the best shot from Rw9. I think he pings the crossbar, bless him. A little bit of Toxic view. See what's going on with him. He's got 100 boost. 85 on the side of Rw9.
Now, little fun fact: Toxic and Tox, different people. Not a lot of people know that.
Really? What about it?
No, that's a different person entirely. Is there a Nick?
There's an Ivan. And there's a U.
Oh, he's done it again. A fake.
Another one.
Mate, there's not an ick, but there is a fake flick, and we've seen a few of those, and each one has been devastating.
Beautiful. Oh, no, I think he sees Rw9 just leave the ground a little bit earlier than Rw9 maybe could have done. Goes high, he shows his cards. Toxic going to challenge it nice and low, straight underneath. Cheeky play from him. But Rw9 is still leading. My gosh, Toxic has done incredibly well so far. I think
Yeah, he's
game one
himself in there. It is, especially in a best of 5 as well. If he can steal this one, then he gives himself a huge chance to get the upset going already in Salt Mine 3, and we'll see on Twitter how Rw9 feels about that. I mean, he's not a salty man, Rw9, as far as I know.
Despite the mine that he currently resides in.
Exactly, I'm sure he'll feel it very well. Oh, Toxic, my friend.
Oh, with the
Rw9.
chat as well.
Yeah, nice one, thanks.
Love
Rw9
that.
is struggling to deal with the Toxic flick.
This, by the way, is why RLCS should have chat on. Just have quick chat on. Nice and easy.
Yeah.
It gives so much to the product.
Yeah.
Pop it on. We've argued for a long time about this. Now we're in the off season, we can go crazy, guys.
Exactly.
Yeah, put it
Exactly.
on. Very
Just
cool.
imagine Retals or Com what a saving, and then you just cut to the cam of the other team, and they're looking angry or laughing or whatever. It just adds so much.
Right, chat. Put a 1 in chat if you want to see quick chat happen. That is a little bit of a naughty one too. He shot it wide, but I don't know how wide he meant to shoot that. I think he just wanted to rush Toxic. Forced him to try and get a touch. See, what can you actually do there? And when he can't get a touch, easy peasy pickings for Rw9.
We're having some close old games, you know, because as we said earlier, last time these two played, it did get ugly. There's nothing ugly about this. It's beautiful Rocket League, clean 1v1s, beautiful goals. Toxic's got his flicks all going on. And Rw9 is worried when Toxic gets hold of the ball, because Toxic is more than happy to fake it or actually go for the flick for real, but Rw9 will not say no to a freebie.
Can't go and see Toxic on this one. There we go. He's on it. Just back
touched him, his
himself.
own goal.
Oh, that is such a filthy bounce too.
And you've made him watch it, mate. You've made Toxic watch that whole replay.
You're not going to not watch that. Toxic, if you don't want to watch it, don't score it, right? Oh, he's just been outdone on the fake kickoff. Okay, there's a little bit of pressure now. Oh, gosh, there's a lot of French up. Sorry, guys. A little bit of pressure. How's he going to deal with it, though? Because so far he's been a little bit scared.
Stuck with this one, but Rw9 recovers well.
No boost either. Oh, the quick shot was not the one on that chance.
Yeah, that's probably game, especially if this goes in. It's not going to go in, though. So Toxic has maybe one more chance. If he can get an immediate goal, that's why he does that early cut. Goes round. Dribble attempt, goes for the shot. It's going to be,
Nice
if
shot.
not wide, it was saved well by Rw9 anyway. And that'll be game 2 to Rw9. But if you thought this would be simple, Stumpy, as Toxic goes for the Psycho and can't quite connect, then he was very much wrong.
Very true, very true. Well, Rw9, game number 2, very much going in his favour. 6-4 in total. There's going to be an ad starting soon again. I don't know why. I'm sorry, everybody. There's going to be an ad starting soon. Not too sure what's
Twitch, innit?
going on. Yeah,
Twitch
Twitch
goes
going
Twitch.
on.
Game 3 begins. We move on to Manfield Night. And I think that Rw9 will be confident in seeing this one away from here. Who knows? Certainly not I. Here is Rw9. He gets it over the top. It's going to go straight over, is it? Oh, that could not have hit a worse place for Rw9.
Yeah. Horribly in the corner for him. But he goes up for another one. Decent chance. A little bit of boost. Oh, my word. Nearly top bins as well. Sends a bit of a lovely demo on Toxic. Oh, how many demos we got? 1.
Nice. Love that. Good
There we go.
stattery, my friend.
There we go. Thanks.
He's Toxic, though. He's managed to survive an onslaught. Fair play again to Toxic. The man has impressed me. Coming up against the favourite.
So well.
The number 1. And he's not seemed overawed at all.
I think he started to show a little bit of pressure in that fight in like the last 30 seconds or so of that last game. Where he just, you know, just a few missed touches, taking some like quick shots where maybe you could set up for like a second longer. Equally, he had to get a goal. Like, you're going to have to throw it, you think, at that point. But a missed flick. Not going to want that to be a sign of things to come.
No, that's been a solid weapon for Toxic so far. Doesn't want to waste his opportunities, especially when Rw9 gets the clean old flip resets and gives himself the lead finally.
Like Toxic jumping in the net, though, to go for that in and out. And then he's just way too grounded. Can't get up in time. Rw9's got a full by the crossbar once, but nay a second.
1-0. Rw9, happy days. Saudi Arabia. And the Englishman Toxic, whose main weapon seems to have deserted him so far in game 2 as Rw9 goes up. What can he do this time? Toxic's up as well. Rw9 goes for the fake. Credit to Toxic, did not fall for it.
Read it very nicely. Like that. Here though for Toxic on the other side of things to go for an air dribble bump. He aims for it. He actually makes contact. Save still manages to find its way in. And Rw9 has to do a little cheeky bit of defending. A low 50. Rw9 definitely starting to learn that Toxic is a big fan of him.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, starting to get the download going on. Rw9 also didn't fall for the Toxic fake as well, so just a couple of good reads from Rw9. And then simple as you like the double tap. And it's just starting to look like Rw9's not day so far, but certainly the early game belongs to him.
Lovely, up for that first. The double, the cutest little angle. Nicely played, Rw9. 2-0, 3:11.
But in game 1, Rw9 was 5-1 up against Toxic. Did not bother him. It looks like it's not going to bother Toxic again as he gets the kickoff goal. Puts himself right back in it.
Yeah, nice quick shot too, off that kickoff. Goes very much his way. Forces it towards the right-hand side with the wave dash kickoff too for the instant recovery. I like seeing also flick his camera, sees if Rw9 is about to bump him, takes probably 0.1 more of a second just to make sure it's lined up and not taking the immediate snapshot, but still done very quickly. Another wave dash kickoff, that time still earning himself a goal from it too.
Happy days. Just like that, Toxic brings himself back. Yeah, a little battle for the ball there. Little battle for the ball there. And yeah, I know it's annoying for me to remind you, but just so the players don't tilt out in 1v1.
Oh, we care about the players, do we?
I do. I don't want them to dislike me and tell Johnny that I'm annoying.
What a ass. Send Johnny a DM after Series 1 saying Cold annoying.
Cold annoying.
I found him quite annoying, even though I'm not skipping the replay. I'm not going to skip this one though. That's a lovely bump.
That was a lovely bump.
And then just
lovely
a few
bump.
seconds.
Yeah, just to see what happened, and then we can move on with our lives.
Yeah, waste a couple more.
But I feel like 2-0 down, Toxic would have taken 3-2 down at 250, and have a chance from another kickoff. The kickoff game's certainly going the way of the Englishman, and that was slightly loose play there from Rw9, allowing Toxic in, and maybe he could have taken control of the ball. And he has to head back now. Toxic's got control of the ball again. More boost. Reset bump attempt isn't quite there. Tries to dip it over the top. But Toxic's getting more of the ball, I feel, than Rw9 would like.
Go on, mate. Round 2. See what you can do from here. Musty fake. Santo for a low play. Flicks it high. That's above the bar. Rw9 knows it as well. Very intelligently goes back into that corner. Trying to steal the boost away. And then gets control of the ball as well. Very well played game management there from Rw9. But a challenge from Toxic.
This could be the chance though. Rw9 is so quick, of course, in goal. One of the players in the world that you trust the most when an opponent is bearing down upon him. I haven't seen too many crazy saves so far this series from Rw9. Every time there's been a really clean strike, Toxic's managed to get it through. There have been some edgeable bump attempts that Rw9 managed to wriggle his way out of. Here he comes now in attack. It's a little bit cat and mousey right now. End-to-end 1v1 rather than one player having tons of pressure.
Apologies. Big man Ahmad in chat. A couple little bits of lag. My computer's struggling a smidge. But, you know, we'll work it out. It will figure itself out.
If you want for tomorrow, I can try and
I think the recording is the one. I can do the streaming, it's just the recording. Because basically we're also recording at the same time.
Is it worth?
God, that's a lovely shot.
Lovely finish. Is it worth finishing your recording and we'll just fish out the VOD? Is there any actual quality difference?
I think to start it, yeah, let's do that. So we'll have game 1 because it's a little bit laggy anyway. But I'll end the recording after this series.
After this series? Okay.
Yeah. After this series.
Cool.
Can we at least have like this series in decent order?
Okay.
Just in case.
Yeah. And we'll see if it improves it. Cool. Yeah. There you go. That's the plan, everybody.
Yeah. So after this, things should be a little bit smoother. But yeah, it's trying to record at the same time, basically.
I can try and record from my end too. We will have a few minutes to try and figure something out. But anyway, we are in the moment. In the moment.
Appreciate you guys letting us know. No problem.
Rw9 is fighting his way through. Somehow finds himself behind again while we've been banging on about lag and that. Big man Toxic has been barging his way through in this series yet again.
Oh, it's a nice touch, but the bump is even better from Rw9. Not going to quite find his way in.
I did wonder for a second.
Rw9 on a bit of a tearaway here too. Nice control from Toxic. Still leading, by the way, with 40 seconds left. That's a nice shot, and an even better save from Toxic too. Just good. Oh, I love that bump dodge as well. Just so I get out of the way of it. That's going to be sending it long. Final 30, ticking down.
Oh, but it's been done.
Gosh.
Rw9 with the tackle, cross shot, and it goes straight in. 25 left.
That's brave. That is such a brave challenge too. If he messes that up, that's a decent chance for Toxic to score, but that is so much aggression.
Aggression leads to progression, my friend. Rw9 equalizes, and now potentially is within 1 goal from giving himself the lead in this series. To fight all the way through it. Toxic.
Ooh, gets the
A
boost.
little nudge at him, and some boost too. And Rw9 has got 100, but Toxic's got a chance to flick. Stumpy, this has been effective. Now that one's a bit weak, and when you're against Rw9, it has to be perfect.
A little bit lackluster, but Rw9 now with a chance. Toxic.
He's done
He
it.
backflips. You see the frustration in his camera.
Yeah.
He lets it go at the death. You could feel that backflip coming in. Rw9 is in the perfect position for it. Rw9 also spamming his camera. Rude. Under 5 seconds, and Rw9. What a late game resurgence.
Still time for Toxic to change all of this. He's going to try and get this boost. Rw9 wants to push it past him. He's having to half flip. Rw9 is going to get the next touch. And at the death, Rw9 takes the win.
Yeah, saves it really nicely away, to be honest. Very impressed by Rw9 in the tail end of that game. But Toxic, again, incredibly close.
Potentially the final game in this series. Big man Toxic has put up one heck, my friend, of a fight.
He really has.
But he still finds himself on the cusp of falling to Rw9. It's like you can have as many chances as you want, as many opportunities, as many shots. But when you're against Rw9, mate, it's got to be that little bit better, isn't it?
It really does. Yeah, Rw9 has done very well defensively, I think, in this series. And I think Toxic has felt himself get in the lead. And then he's thought, right, I need to try and make sure that this does not fall apart. And it has done so twice at the end of the series. So Toxic, bless him, needs to hold it together a little bit more because Rw9 otherwise is coming for him. It's game number 4 now. A chance here for Toxic to make it either game 5 or Rw9 can shut it out 3-1.
Who's your money on, Stumpy Goblinson?
I think Rw9, he's got a little bit more of the pizzazz that you like to see in a 1v1. He's making sure that anything that he goes for isn't too dangerous, and he's pushing Toxic to the edge. But Toxic, he's got every right to win this series too, which is shocking to say against Rw9.
You like the Rw9 sass, do you? The Rw9 pizzazz and sass. Very good. Charging his way through. Another lead. And he's just starting to look pretty dominant.
From Rass's POV, look at that. Beautiful flick, straight over the top, then gets the ult. A little bit of a tap and smash. Well played from him.
Watching Toxic here. He's going to change up his game. He's going to try and rush things at all.
His kickoffs have been very good, Toxic.
They have. It could be a goal from it. Rw9 is getting back. Oh, interesting. Toxic lets the ball bounce to his left side. He can get some boost and just try and eke his way towards the blue goal. That was working earlier, but Rw9 is no longer pre-jumping as much. Yeah.
Staying a lot more grounded.
Also taking his time. He's not a rusher by any means, is he?
Not at all. Yeah, he's making sure that
Rw9 just defending.
Yeah, Rass loves
Staying in
the
goal.
defense.
Just staying in goal. He refuses to leave his own half until eventually Toxic is going to give him a chance of that miss. Rw9, can he get this one in? He should be able to.
Phil.
That's a shame.
That's a lovely shot from Rw9. Forcing Toxic after going for the shot and then sending it so bottom corner Toxic does not have a single chance. But yeah, going for not the immediate shot, instead just trying to push Toxic. And if he saves it, cool, he's burned boost as well. He can then get that boost control. Setting up for long plays that don't even need to come to fruition.
Something funny is that my computer keeps disconnecting and reconnecting stuff, and I don't know what. I keep going boop-a-doop, boop-a-doop. It's been a while since we've done this.
Hello,
Go on,
Incident.
Toxic, all the way, son. Oh, unlucky. Steams in from the side, swipes in. We do have Incivic in here, watching his player Rw9. 2-1 up in this series, playing very well. Toxic had a huge comeback in game 1. If anyone is just tuning in, he was 5-1 down. Managed to win it. In game 3, I think he was 2-0 down. And managed to bring it back. So Toxic is undeterred whenever he goes a few goals down, as we're seeing yet again here in game 4.
You know what I saw? I think it was Corelli tweet saying that he met in Civic at Game of 8. I'm well upset that I didn't. What a shame.
Really?
I would love to have met him. Yeah.
Well,
Civic just kept
Corelli
dodging
does.
me.
That's fair. Yeah, me too, mate.
I bet he would have been a really cool guy, pretty bought, like, former for everybody. That would have been good. Oh well.
Not for you.
Not for me. Not for me.
Specifically not for Stumpy.
Yeah, that was the note on the back. I'm looking at it because it was a replay that Toxic lost. We've not seen that often, have we, Cool Carl?
No, mate. Okay. All right. Okay.
Thank you.
I feel like your replay worth watchery is
Storyline based and contextual. That's it.
You swipe right quite a lot, is all I'm saying.
I'm playing the algorithm. Well, this one I'll skip. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, is this skippable?
This is
something
skippable.
skip?
This is something
Right.
skip. The immediate.
I actually want to watch
skip
it.
as well.
So
If you want to,
No,
fine. But
joking.
Roas will call you annoying for Johnny.
No, I don't want that. What's the score? 3-2, Ruas. Playing well.
Another one
Toxic
for
won another
Toxic.
kickoff.
This
Yeah,
has been
Toxic is the kickoff king.
3 kickoff goals in a row. He pushed down towards the right hand side, and not even a wave dash kickoff that time either.
Yeah, he's mixing him up well too.
See what he does on his kickoff. Oh, wave dashed it down, messed it up just a little bit. Didn't quite get as perfect as he would like, but keeps it away.
Almost a glorious pinch. Toxic was going for it, wasn't quite able to nail it. He does have ball control yet again, and since going through on behind, he's had all of the ball, all of the kickoffs. Everything's belonged to him. Can he take Ruas for a ride? Yes, he can, and he gets the boost as well. Ruas with 50 boost, so should have enough to deal with this one. Can't quite turn it around to score himself. I'm hoping there'll be like a mega pinch or something. Toxic's trying to get these reads on the wall.
Just something, Phil.
Yeah. Ooh, it's not sneaking in. It's never sneaking in. That's unsneaky.
Unsneaky.
Russo from the ceiling. Close. And Toxic's going to turn it around, and Toxic is going to get another lead. He is just unshakable.
He's on the lead very frequently, too.
Yeah.
Whenever he gets it, I think then Ruas has a bit more composure to then think, okay, I know there's still time. I know there's still 2 minutes left in this game. Going to be able to make sure that he can come back into it. But Toxic needs to make sure that he doesn't let the foibles of games 2 and 3 come back and bite him.
Russ finally has won a kickoff. Bounce is relatively kind for him. He's got the boost as well. Can he get it round Toxic with the old dish? Yes, he can. Doomsy, eat your heart out.
A little old dish. What a beautiful dish that ends up being as well. A perfect spaghetti bolognese of himself. The angle is wonderful. You normally wait until you're a little bit like more deliberately in front of the goal to shoot them, but he still shoots that wide of the net and gets the angle. Very nicely played.
It's the simple things in life, isn't it? A player on the side, staring at a 45-degree angle or 90-degree angle at their opponent and thinking, can you dish it past him? And he does.
Yeah.
And life is good.
Yes, you can.
Ooh, Toxic. I was hoping he'd go up for a ceiling pitch though, Zen-esque. Instead, he gets a flip reset, waits for it, gets into the corner. Oh, but it's just in the post. And now down the other side, Ruas. He's got Toxic in his sights. Can he get the hook shot? Yes, he can. Top corner, but it's the crossbar this time. All parts of the woodwork getting involved in this game where they are not wanted until finally Toxic can just get us into some general play.
There's a good couple of chances coming in for Toxic, but Ruas again on the counter-attack. Not quite get the tip over the top of Toxic on that chance. 100 boost for him. Back corner now. Chance to then go against Ruas yet again. The defense for Ruas has been great, and the flicks have historically been so as well for Toxic on that chance. Not quite. Mid boost stolen. Ruas finds himself relatively low, but still in a great position for a goal till Toxic comes up for that secondary double save.
Great recovery there. He was already up. He'd already been beaten, but he turned that into a successful block. And now down the other end, it's the crossbar again. Can he get around this time? Yes, he finally can. Toxic gets game 5 in his sights.
Ruas with pure gumption to save that one away. But the gumption was just a smidge too strong, bless him. 5-4, Toxic with that 1-goal lead, game 5. Potentially looming.
We were here last game, though, when Ruas had some last-minute brilliance to ensure that Toxic was not able to get another game, another pip to your screens. This time, though, Toxic has control. Ruas in front of him. Ruas is able to get that ball. Toxic just waits. He has most of the boost, but Ruas is keeping some. Only 35, though. Toxic's greedily stolen it all down the side. Chain dashes, though, at least scare Toxic away, but he charges it down.
Final 15. Near enough. Ruas now back corner. Toxic has to play keep away. See that ball from his opponent, but Rw9, oh my word, he's up, he's there for it. Managed to save away that floor pinch as well. The back boost stolen again by Toxic. Yet more keep away, yet more seconds burning away. Rw9 can't get anything from it. More time wasted in the corner with no boost. Toxic with a chance and the ball possession. He will be making it 6-4. Game 5, and the favourite in Rw9 definitely struggling.
Yeah, really 6-4 Rw9, doesn't it?
Go on.
6 for him.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Not very good for Rw9.
Yeah, no, I got it. That's good.
All right, cool though. I'm happy. What a great start, mate. A game 5 beginning. The first of 3 games, first of 3 series, should I say, here on SubPar in HD. And it goes all the way to the end. Toxic is taking a few seconds just to breathe.
I think you'd need to. After 1v1s are so stressful. Like,
yeah.
At any level, they're so scary. Let alone when you're playing for this prize pool. In what I believe is also the first of these Psionics sponsored tournaments.
I think it is as well. Yeah, a bunch of them. Thank you, Psionics. There's all sorts all around the world as well. Not just in EU and North America. There's stuff in South America, stuff in Oceania, stuff for Women's Rocket League too.
Yeah.
Excellent stuff. It's been a good off season. Oh mate, I'll tell you what though, the average speed in their average speed was the same, 52 speeds each.
Was it?
Yeah.
And in the RLCS, 0 speeds.
No, he did actually make one of the regions.
Grow up.
Okay. We are now live. The players have joined. Just so you knows.
Also, anybody who is joining us now, a little bit of lag. Apologies. After this game, we're going to be making sure that recording stops and it should be all good again. But just, there'll be a little bit of lag. Don't worry. Game 5 otherwise should be smooth as anything. Smooth as you like. Both these players.
Oh yeah, the players will be smooth. The B. Wow, it takes that one. Toxic's on the back ball. Can he get there in time? Yes, he can. They're always so easy to mess up. And have the ball just bounce over your head. The way Toxic is playing, Stumpy, at the top of his game right now, taking us all the way to 5, isn't going to fall for that one. Yeah,
Rw9 is playing very well. Toxic is matching him. Of course, we're now in game number 5. Rw9's defense, everybody who is now joining us, Rw9's defense has been spectacular. Rw9 has made sure that he's going for a lot of counter-attack plays, whereas Toxic has tried to force the issue, sometimes a little bit too much, especially late game. But early on, Rw9 goes low. That was a favourite of Toxic early in this series, and Rw9 has taken the facts and printed it himself.
You have to love it, don't you? Rw9 trying the edgeable. He knew the angle Toxic would be going for, and got his big old car in the way to just bundle it home. And he takes first blood here in game 5.
Right, 45 seconds gone. And also a goal in full open play too. We've seen a lot of these kickoff goals come in too. So, but this time, not as many. Toxic, would you say, has had a bit more of a chance on these kickoff plays?
Yeah, he's been the superior kicker offer for sure. He's also had the better flicks. I think with control of the ball, Toxic has been the better player. Rw9 is trying to get him out of the way. Moments like this, saves like that. How has he kept that one out? We will never know. Can he do it again? Toxic flicks over the top.
So much boosting.
Keep control of the ball. Rw9's got 10 boosts. He just wants to get the ball high. He just wants to pick up some pads. Surely Toxic will be able to punish him. But he can't even see Rw9 because he was behind the ball. It didn't matter. The flick still makes his way in.
Flicks him regardless. And I can't see boost consumption in the replay. How rude. Okay, when this comes off, I want to see the boost consumption. Because surely Toxic has had quite a bit more. Oh, the average boost amount. Here we go. Oh, boost consumption. What are we looking at? So, okay, Toxic with a little bit more than the average boost amount. Oh, it's also 45. Okay, so it's actually been very even despite all of the stingings that we've seen Toxic come through with.
We're going to have another stinging here. Rw9 is at a slightly awkward angle, but he managed to straighten himself up. And he's got boost now. He's got 100. Faking like he has none. All but he made a mistake, but of course he hasn't. Instead, set himself up for something. To go for the flip reset. Toxic in his sights. Gets a flip reset over the top of him. Gives himself the lead here in game 5.
It's the reset with that second touch afterwards, like a tennis double hit. He gets the first one, and then it's the second little extra bit, secures it over the top of Toxic. Beautiful play. 2-1. A pretty low scoring 1v1 game so far.
Yeah, but that can change in a heartbeat, especially with Toxic's kickoffs, the way he's been playing them. And he gets himself another chance from another one. Rw9 is going to have to race through that ball. We'll get there. Toxic has boost. Rw9 has the shot. Toxic will be able to get the next touch anyway. So it's another close game, Stumpy, here in game 5.
Chance though, Toxic to go for another air dribble bump. He goes for one, gets the touch too, but it's just wide. Rw9 can recover.
Rw9, can he complete the recovery? All the way down the other end. How frustrating for Toxic.
Gets that save, sees the hook shots available, takes it. Oh, that is such a shame for Toxic. It's just wide of the net. Otherwise, he did everything right. 3-1 Rw9. In game number 5, not running away, but starting to really secure his mark. The number 1 seed, I believe, in this competition. Or at least the number 1 seed on RL Duels. Toxic, what were you saying is number 24?
24, mate. Toxic number 24. Which seems harsh, based on what I'm seeing right here, right now, up against Rw9 in a best of 5. Seems harsh, but what do we know? All we know is what we're seeing right here in front of us, and what we are seeing is Rw9 catch the ball yet again to wrap himself around to get this boost. Toxic, on the other hand, use all of his boost, trying to maneuver his camera just to see where Rw9 was. Closer, I think, than he thought. Has to charge it down quickly. Does work out for now, but the boost starvation is real until, thankfully for Toxic, he can get there, but has to put himself away from the ball to get it. It backfires, and Rw9 is pulling away.
Rw9 with time is just a well-trained sniper. Toxic thinks he's going to go for that high up, bang it opposite corner play. Instead, sends it low, other corner. The complete other side of the net, sneaks it below Toxic. 4-1, I believe the biggest disparity that we have seen.
Actually, no, because in game 1, Rw9 was 5-1 ahead. And Toxic was able to bring it back. Yeah, Toxic brought it back to win that game. Wow, he looks like he's able to bring up at least 1 goal back here, but no, again, Rw9 has just kept himself there, and look at Toxic. That one hurts.
I'll tell you what, it is now the highest goal disparity that we have seen.
Joint highest.
It's the highest that we have seen. Brackets.
Like a joint
highest. Brackets joint highest. Oh, we're getting some lags in the replay. That's nice. Shouldn't be happening in the gameplay then. That's fine. We're okay with that.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's true. 5-1, the joint highest score disparity in one game so far between these two. Toxic wants to reduce the arrears, but I mean, Rw9, that's bread and butter to the man, isn't it? Could be 6, should be 6, will be 6, easy as you like.
Little bit of beauty there from Rw9, really. Gets the aggressive save on the defense, above the goal, still has boost, can make that touch, has boost to spare, with power. Lovely play from him. Toxic, chance to come back here, Corco?
No, this is the biggest disparity we have had between these two players
surely.
in this series. No.
Wow.
In and of itself, my friend. Even more so. Brazil. Crazy.
Oh,
It's a
this series, come on.
Yeah, that's a lovely little finish, to be fair. I like that. The pre-flip. Extra touch.
Gosh.
I like that.
Oh, gosh, what's happening?
What's all going wrong?
Oh,
look at his swirling cam.
I was on free cam for a second. Don't know how that happened.
Stumpy's tilted out. He's seen enough. He's upset that this has turned into a Brazil. This great series. As soon as everyone tunes in, by the way, press 1 if you've just tuned in, and this is the first game you're seeing.
Press 7-1, not a Brazilian. 8-1, Rw9. It's Jova. It's surely Jova for Toxic here. But what he's had such a good performance to get it to 5 versus Rw9, obviously.
Yeah, exactly. So for anyone who's just tuning in and they're like, oh my god, Toxic's rubbish, you know, Russ is so much better. Can you just sort of defend Toxic's performance in this series?
Defend him better than he's done in Game 5.
Right.
Yeah, he has been the aggressive player versus Rw9. He's absolutely caught him out a good few times too. And he's made sure that whenever he's had chances, he's near enough sunk all of them until the end of games, where Rw9 has definitely had a little bit more composure, and he's shown his experience too. Bear in mind the stages that Rw9 has competed in 1v1s as well. At Game 8, of course, he did an incredible job. But yeah, Game 5 speaks for itself, really. Go back, look at the scores, much closer. A 9-1 is not representative. Toxic has done a great job. And also,
boom.
I'm very happy that this is going to be happening for a good few weeks as well. So Toxic has got a lot more opponents to come.
Oh yeah, round robin, he'll play all the people, I believe, in his group. Correct. So plenty of chances to fix that. And right, Rw9 really wants this
pogo.
Yeah, I don't think it's happening because I think Toxic's reading it.
I mean, Toxic's just in free play now. He's just sending it about, which is obviously fair enough. It's Jova for this series. That's okay. The next series that we have got coming up is, as I open Twitter to look at my own tweet to see what games we have, because I have forgotten.
Exclamation mark Stumpy Twitter, everyone.
Oh, please do, yeah, follow.
Anyone else need a follow, Stumpy?
Rw9 or Toxiic probably need a follow. After this call, Cole, Toxiic is back on this channel.
Is he?
All right, Toxiic returns.
Sure.
Unfortunately, he is up against Large Oscar.
Not the largest Oscar in town.
The
man who
largest
qualified, one of the 4 qualifiers for Salt Mine 3.
The largest Oscar in town. GG's, good luck too, coming from our players. Let's get some GG's in chat for all these boys. 1,300 viewers as well. Hello, everybody. I hope you're all doing incredibly well. There we go. Well, there's some results that have come in. So, Large Oscar has lost.
No.
I think let me just refresh some stuff. Oscar lost 3-0 to Vitera, 0-3. So now both of the losers from that round 1 are going to be playing on this stream. That's very nice and exciting.